Hello, good morning. How are you? Yes, I've been sitting in traffic for the past few minutes, so I think I may as well have this conversation so that whilst we we wait in the traffic, it's been a minute. Yesterday we had a very short conversation. I shared an experience of a teacher in one of the states who just came in, where a student asked a very silly question in quotes. But again, I explained that that is how they are. They can ask you such questions. They can say some of these things. But there are statements that students make to you as a teacher that you don't have to take for granted. Okay? You don't have to take it for granted. Japheth, good morning. Prisla. There are statements and there are things that students may say to you that you cannot take for granted. In the same way, you, the teacher, you cannot say certain things to students in the United States. Sometimes back home, we say them and it's normal and it's okay because that is our culture. We make fun, we make joke out of everything so people can laugh it off. But here, such statements are considered very serious. Sometimes it may not even be just unprofessional. It is considered, it is taken out of the professional zone and even, bloated out of proportion. So if you are a teacher planning or dreaming of coming to America to teach, you may as well make sure that you keep some of these things in mind. All right. Or you are already here, make sure you keep some of these things in mind. Don't just make any joke to students. Do not just joke about anything to students. Number one, joking about their body parts, joking about the way they look, joking about things, how they dress, their physical appearance. You cannot make jokes out of it. You may lose your job in the next 24 hours if that student decides to take it up with you, or if that parent, the parent of that child, decides to take issues with you. Assalamu alaikum, Isa. Alex, good morning. You cannot make jokes about their physical appearances. That is one thing you should always keep note of. And you cannot also make jokes about their grade. No. If the student made the joke about their grade already, so well, that is why I'm here. I'm ready to help you. This is what I've been paid to do. So hey, let's work together. Okay? You have to be professional at all times. I know back home in Ghana we joke about everything. Mm? Male teachers joking about the bodies of female students, female teachers joking about the female students themselves, and even the male students. Okay? There are students that walk to my class that are stinking. When we say stinking, the aroma that they come with, very good aroma. High one, very high. All right. And you wish to say it, you wish to address it, but you see, it is not your place. If the student identifies it by himself or herself and approaches you about it, fine, you can recommend one or two things. So as a teacher, what I do sometimes is if somebody is smelling, bad in my class, very, very bad, what I do is that day in my teaching, I will definitely make mention. I will create a situation where we will talk about how many times do you take a bath in a day. You understand? And that conversation may generate. Some will say, look, I had very beautiful student. All right. Let me say, very nice girl, beautiful girl. And she comes to my class. And when I get closer, she stinks. Right? She stinks bad, not good, bad. Now, this is a student that I have that rapport with. She comes to me, they talk, oh, Mr. Oh, this is what I wear. We went to dance here, we went to do this. And you see, she wasn't even aware that she has that aroma. Yeah. Thank you, Duke. She wasn't aware that she had, and this is a student who does cheerleading, she does dancing, so she's always sweating, right? And when the conversation started, it was from somebody who made a comment. We're talking about growing up, and say, hey, look, if you are old, you gotta pay water bill, you gotta pay this. And one student said, oh, my dad pays the water bill, so I don't pay. And I said, okay, so how many times do you bath in a day? That was how the conversation, because some of them say they can be in the shower for 15 minutes. And I said, no, you don't have to be in the shower for 15 minutes. You get in the shower, you do what you need to do, come out. And it became a conversation. Then this particular student that day said, I bath once a day. And I'm like, hello, you are a lady in the first place. You bath once a day? He said, yes, Mr. Oh, why do I have to be bathing every day? Sometimes I go 2 days. And I'm like, oh, so my mind, the thing clicked. My mom is like, oh, I see. That is why this is happening. But she wasn't aware. She wasn't aware she has that order. All right? Now, as a professional, what do I have to do? We had a conversation. We all laughed. We all smiled. And she is the one who led the conversation. Okay, then she got up. All right. Hey, Moose, how many times do you take a shower? Maybe twice a week. Oh, you, how many times do you bath a day? Mr. Oh, did you see? You don't have to bath every day. And I'm like, okay, chill. All of you chill. Then I took my time and started talking about it. How our bodies secrete, sweats, how our bodies secrete chemicals every day as we go along, as we are jumping, as even I'm walking, I'm sweating in so many parts, in so many secret places. Yet I will not know. So when I get home, I bath in the morning before coming to school. I have to just take a quick shower. And I don't use the same underwear more than twice. Look, the undershirt that I wear, I don't wear it twice. I wear it once. So I have a lot once a day. So we use the opportunity to talk about this. And if it is not solved, what I do is I quickly refer that student to the counselors. They have the counselors hub where there is soap, there is toothbrush, there is so many things that they can have access to for free. They are not going to pay. The sports director, the head of sports in my school, Richmond, he, in his office, he always solicits for teachers to give like soaps, deodorant, and all those things. And he gives it to the sports guys because they have that problem a lot. And I gladly donate to him because he has like a whole drawer where students can come. Oh, Mr. Clark, can I have that? I say, yeah, you take it. That is it. So I will have to refer that student further. But hopefully, I don't know how it worked out. One day she was sitting by my desk and I'm like, do you use deodorant? Or what kind of deodorant? I say, yes. I say, oh, Mr. O, do I have a scent? I say, yes, a little bit. I say, wow, okay, I'll take care of it. All right, I'll take care of it. You trust me. So she took it nicely because I knew the kind of person. So it took a long time for me to open it up and talk about it. Even the guys, the ones I have those rapport with, I tell them, man, you didn't take a shower today? So nah, Mr. O, I was in a hurry. I didn't take a shower. I said, okay, go to the hub, take a deodorant. All right. So yeah, Mr. I got you. Once there are the matured ones, if you speak to their mind, they are able to connect quickly. They go and solve it. But it's not in my place. Some walk into my class with dog furs on their dress. Some are smelling like dog feces. Some are smelling like cats wee-wee, because most of them have pets at home. And even sometimes where they sleep, some use the same hoodie for like a week or 2 weeks. Yes, that is how it is. But I cannot joke about it. I cannot make joke about it. You see how Ghana will like, why are you smelling like that? I don't know who burns her. We joke about it. And it's normal. Then all the teachers will be laughing. And the students will laugh. But that student can take it serious because maybe he or she is going through some serious homelessness, some serious issues, which you are not aware. So to joke about their particular situation It's a big deal for them. All right. And for the body part, it is harassment. And in fact, you cannot also make those same jokes to your own colleagues. In my current school district, it is harassment, sexual harassment, to even comment about somebody's, on a body part. No, you cannot. That is strictly sexual harassment. Yes, and that person, and you see, according to the law, when I read the handbook, it says it doesn't happen, it shouldn't even happen once. What constitutes the sexual harassment shouldn't be something that had happened more than once. It can even happen once, and the person can take you up. Yes, it can happen once. It can be just one time issue that happened, and the person can take you on, report you, and you may lose your job. All right. If the person decides to press charges, you may go to jail. Okay. You go and spend some coins or some months in jail. That is them. That is the law. So colleague to colleague, teachers to students, so students can also do the same thing. So you can decide to press charges if a student is doing the same thing. So like what this student is asking from this Ghanaian female teacher constitutes complete sexual harassment. If she decides to press charges, it is in her right to do so. I get to my point. So please, when you come here, keep your jokes to yourself. I told you of a teacher who went to make such a joke and lost his job. So he has to relocate to a different state. That kind of, you see, for us, it's normal. And it is harmless. In quotes, it is very harmless. Oh, I see Malfemo and I say, hey, Malfemo, no. That kind of talk. And say, hey, Malfemo, your hips have come. Okay. Some will just laugh about it. Hey, Mr. O, you're looking at my hips? Then he passed. But some will say, oh, Mr. O, okay, that is creepy. Yes, they will say that is creepy. And before you say Jack, your name is there. You understand? There are things you cannot joke about. A principal in Texas, the state of Texas, in Dallas, made a very simple comment about slavery. A teacher was teaching, he was passing, and there was this talk of the fact that the slaves were packed on the ship and they were tired and they were stressed and all that. Then the principal made a comment, joke that, oh, even though the slaves suffered and they suffered all this stress and all these pains, the slave masters also had to endure the same weather and the same situation because they were all on the same ship. And he laughed about it. Less than 2 weeks, the principal lost his job because the students took it up, sent it to the superintendent. He was interdicted first. Oh, so normally they'll say, oh, apologize and retract. But before they say, Jack, you have been sacked. Yes. I had a student in my class. I walk as you are teaching. You walk through them. You don't want to start at one place. So you are walking, you are looking at their work. And, we are fond of just, if you see a student quiet and all that, you're fond of just putting your hand behind them and say, hey, are you okay? Hey, Prince, are you good? That kind of thing. Look, there are some that you touch them and they'll do like this. Yes, even the male ones, especially the male ones. When you touch them, say, hey, what's up? Are you good? Man, don't touch me, man. That's creepy. Why is it creepy? Because they have all these alphabet things in their mind, thinking that you are one. Because these days you never know who is who. Yeah. So don't touch them. Keep your hands to yourself. Ever since that, I said, no, me, no. I'll come to your table. I'll communicate with you. Hey, what's up? Talk to me. You good? But I'll keep my hands to myself. Yes, for us, put your hand behind them. You know how we do it in Ghana? You put your hand behind them and say, oh, hey, how's your day going? That kind of thing. And you walk with the person. No. It's not allowed. It is not right for you to do that. putting your hand around them. Unless you guys are joking or you are the sports director, you guys have that kind of relationship where you say, hey, Prince, what's up? Come here. Then you hold them, then you horseplay. And, students do that with me sometimes. They'll come around me and say, oh, come on, man, I'm going to fight you. Then they'll hold you. Then I have that with some of them, not every student. So those that you have been able to build such a relationship with, fine. That we can play around and joke around, and it's a joke. It stays there. They don't see you as being creepy. They don't see you as being part of the alphabet community where you are trying to, tap them inappropriately. No. But the moment you don't have that kind of rapport with that student and you try to do that, put your hand around their neck, hold their waist, try to tag them, try to beat their bum. You know how a student say, come on, take yourself out of here. You know how we do it in back home now? We can beat a student's bum. You are preparing yourself for the cooler. Yeah. In the next minute, you lose your job, and if they press the charges further, you can go into the cooler, and your name will be added to the sexual offenses list easily. Malpromo says it has happened to my colleague nurse in the US. He said he was reported to his supervisor all because he complimented an old lady client. Yes. It is very, very serious. They take it serious. Even compliments. Back home in our local, in our community, in our African settings, we compliment people. We say things that we feel it's human, in quotes. We say things that feel like, oh, this is okay. This is normal. You are just checking on the person. And we have our own jargons that everyone will understand. But if you come here and you come and do the same thing, the person will report you. Compliment him. Oh, you look good today. You look good today, On no fano different. He has taken it different. He has a different mindset about you look good today. Why do you tell me I look good? Why are you telling me I look good? I mean, what is the point? What is in for you? What is the catch? That's what they ask. What is the catch? I look good. And so I always look good. So there is always something they always want to read into. I mean, they always read into everything you say. So try your best to keep your local jokes, keep your personal jokes. Look, if I see Malpromo and I say, oh, Malpromo, your dress looks nice today. You look beautiful. It's for him or for her as a lady, she will even be blushing and say, oh, thank you, Mr. Thing. Then we pass. But here, no. If constantly a female teacher is complimenting you, Mr. Oh, you look sharp, man. You look good today. Oh yeah, I like. And it's like, oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Me, I will ignore. I don't even pay attention. But to them, they're like, this guy told me I look good today. Why? Yeah, they can go and ask a colleague. Mr. Oh, he's always telling me I look good today. What is the catch? What is it? What is his problem? Man, that guy is creepy, man. It means you pay too much attention to the person. You understand it? So let's do our best as much as possible to cut off all these local jokes that does not connect with their culture. All right? It does not connect with their culture. They don't understand it. So they may misinterpret you. And that could cost you your job in America as a teacher. And as you said, somebody shared an experience. Said he's a nurse. As for nurses, it's plenty. They can report you right now. They can report you right now. Aram says, Asamo, greet and pass. Yeah, greet and pass. So I stand at my door, you are passing. Hello, how are you, Aram? That's it. If the student doesn't even greet you, I'm also there. I'm looking at you. I pass. Yeah, I don't compliment you. I don't say anything. Yeah, some of them will literally come. Mr. What's up? How do you see my drip today? So, man, your drip is good, man. Then I'll shake. Those ones are there. All right. I had these female students who identify as a man, right? And she's tall and huge. And she's always wearing like, men stuff, jeans, and she'll look. So she plays basketball. She'll always come to me, man, my dog, what's up? Then we greet. Look how men greet, right? We shake, then we bring our chest together kind of thing. So some students saw it and they're like, and Mr. Oh, look at that boy. He's creepy. And I'm like, that boy is rather thinking that we are creepy, because the way we greet, you greet me like a man, and you shake my hand and you dab me like a man. So his mind is different. Okay, that is how they will misinterpret it. Some of them you greet and move. You don't even. Some of them I don't even greet. Yes, some I don't even greet. I don't even tell you anything. It took a long time for some of them. Mr. Oh, you always dressing good. Your dressing is always on point. Man, thank you. I mean, that is genuine, compliment. Some of them, I like their way they cut their hair and everything, you compliment. But there are some, still. And there are some too that I have rapport with my 12th graders that we have that rapport. I'll tell them, listen, your dressing is not good today. It's too short. Yes, Mr. O, I said, no, it's too short. Tomorrow, I want you to look good. I want you to dress different. You always dress good. So why are you wearing this? I can tell you. Mr. O, I got you. Then it ends there. There is no problem. And the following day, they will dress it. Is this okay now? I say, yes, you look better. I said, come on, man. And we laugh about it. But this has to be where you have been in the system, learn the ways, know the people you are dealing with. Then you can do stuff. But it is not easy. Sometimes that person can even flip on you. The same person you vibe with can even flip on you. Kenny says, as a matter of fact, 80% of the comments and unwarranted touches we make as teachers to our mates and the people's are things we know right from the logbook constitute harassment. But we still go ahead, and back home, it is unfortunate. You see, Kenny, that is the truth. That is the truth. We all know these are harassment. These are not appropriate. Beating a student's bonbon, whether it's a male or a female student. Yes, it is something people do. A lot of teachers do it back home. Teachers do it back home. I've been a teacher in Ghana for how many years? More than 9 years before I left Ghana for US. So I know. Standing under the tree and the girls are passing, hey, pass with your bonbon here. That kind of joke. It is harassment. It is because our students have not been educated to the point where they can interpret some of these non-verbal communications or even verbal communications, and they can explain to adults that, oh, this is a violation of my person. That is why we get away with it. That is why we get away with it. Can you speak a Ghanaian language at work in case you have a Ghanaian? Oh, yes, you can do that. It is acceptable. Even in my class, sometimes when you are in your elements and you get so angry, I speak I speak either ewe or ga or tree, right? Then I'll say the thing and I'll blast them in my language. Then they'll be like, Mr. O, what did you say? I like that language. I want to learn it. I said, I will not teach you. Me, this language, I will not teach you today. I will not teach you tomorrow. That is my safe space. If you want me to teach you so that you can understand what I'm doing, no. I will not teach you today. I will not teach you tomorrow. Yeah, so sometimes it's like that. You can speak. I have Ghanaian colleagues in my school now. We talk all the time. We speak cheat. Yeah, we talk our language. Whether they are there or not, I don't care. I mean, what we are talking about does not concern you. Yeah, some of them, it can even concern them, but we don't care. But you see, with the advent of all these highly efficient AIs, you just have to be careful as well, because they will record it, take that voice, put it in an AI that will translate and transcribe everything that you said. And you see, it can also constitute harassment and all those things, So you just have to be careful. You just have to be careful. Good day. Hope you are doing well. Emmanuel, I'm doing great. So these are some of the things I just want to draw your attention to. I know teachers here already are getting into trouble. The new teachers are already getting into trouble with some of these things. And I hope we can all learn from it and keep our jokes to ourselves to the best of our ability. Not all local jokes from your home country applies here. In fact, some of the jargon, some of the words we use does not even apply. They misinterpret them. So you must be very careful the kind of vocabs we use. The vocabs we use, they may also misinterpret some of those vocabs to mean other things. Okay? So let's be careful. Let us all be careful. It's very, very, very important. Thank you so much, and good morning to you as well. I think I saw a message that I wanted to reply to. Oh, it's not. It's gone. Okay, I think it's gone. Yeah. So, guys, it is what it is. I'm still in my traffic. I've not gotten to my destination. Oh, and let me add this. I think the way we also dress can constitute harassment. Yes. The way we also dress can also constitute harassment. If you dress to provoke, you know what it means to dress to provoke. The females dressing and having all their things being exposed, exposing their cleavage, your tie, and as a guy, you dress and your chest is always showing your hair. No, all those things, somebody can report you. Say he or she feels harassed whilst in your class. Yes. I have reported students who dress like that to class because the dress is supposed to be on your knee or just above your knee and nothing beyond that. But I've had students who have gone beyond that. Yeah, to their ties. Some of them what they wear is like what we wear to sleep. Yeah, all those hot things the ladies wear in their bedroom. Some of them bring it to class. And me as a teacher, I have the right to say that I don't feel comfortable with these students' dress. So what I do as a male teacher is that I will report it to the female teacher. So normally I don't address female students' dressing. We have what we call the dress code violations. Yes, some of them violate it. And when they violate it, you as a teacher, you are supposed to address it. So you have the right to walk that student out of your class for that day. Or just walk her to the front desk and it will be dealt with, right? But most of the time, I try not to address dress code issues when it is female students. I will quickly draw another female teacher's attention. Say, hey, I think this kid needs, the dress code needs to be addressed because I have her in my third period. It's going to come. And I only want to have her in my class like this. So quickly, they will address it. We have this assistant principal who will always give you a hoodie or something to cover yourself. So long as your chest is exposed, your body parts are exposed, she will definitely address it. Yeah, Miss Glenn, I love that woman. She was decent. She was always on them, especially the black kids. She was always on them. That hey, you need to present yourself well, and she will not take it. But some will cut your slack and say, "Oh, it's summer. The weather is hot. The weather is hot. Is the weather hot on your thighs? Which kind of life that?" So you, the male teacher, you have the right to also report that I don't feel comfortable with this girl, with this kind of dressing in my class. Yeah, some of them. Oh, and you see, these children that we are teaching, remember, they are like Kenny. They are like Amma Efrie. They are like, they are big. Yes, they are high school students, but they look 30, they look 25, they look 26. They are well developed. So you can imagine some of the guys are bigger and tougher than me, but they are 16 years. Yes. So Their genetic makeups will deceive you. You think they are adults, they are not. Too. And don't go and touch. No, 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 no. Don't even tempt it. After touching, we are it's way overboard. So I've reported students before. I've walked them out of my class. They feel offended, and I said, "Look, I don't feel comfortable." They'll think, "Oh, then Mr. Oh, don't look." I said, "No, it's not about me not looking. You will call me. That kid will call me, Mr. Oh, I need help with this. I will go to your table. No, I need to be comfortable to be around your table to help you. You understand? Yes, I cannot be there and you pour all these things on me and no. Ce n'est pas, ce n'est pas. I'm afraid say you can't wear anything to school. No, you can't just wear anything to school. You cannot just wear anything to school. You have to dress decently. There is a dress code for teachers. There's a dress code for students. But you see, the students, as always as possible, they violate it. But you, the professional, you cannot just dress anyhow. You know, back home, teachers dress anyhow. Oh, yeah, I know. They wear anything, you know. And I did a video about it, that there is that one teacher in your school that always dresses as if he or she is not being paid. We all know it, right? Yeah, their hair is unkept. Even if they are female, their hair is unkept. They've not been to the salon in a long time. They dress and they wear anything. Some of them, they wear the same pullover, or what we call hoodie. They can wear the same thing for 2 weeks as a teacher. No, come on. You don't do that. You are being paid. If not for anything, take at least a little portion, $20, $15, $100, set it aside. Go and get yourself some nice dresses. I do that for myself. That is self-pampering, number one. And number two, I try to be as professional as possible. That's it. If your school doesn't, there are some schools that they don't allow you to wear jeans to school. Yes, my former school, you cannot wear jeans. You wear jeans only on Fridays. Okay? So the whole of the week, you must be professional. You must look corporate. Yeah, that is the principal's, that's how he wants it. He wants us to be distinct from the students. He wants us to look different. So when anyone who walks to the school, they are looking at you, they know that you are a teacher. They are looking at students, they know they are students. We want that distinction to be there. You understand? Even though some of the students dress very well, they dress nice, they dress good. She wants that distinction. My first principal also won that. He said he was a business person already, so he worked in corporate America for a long time. So he wants you to even wear jackets, coats, and I don't know, I don't do coats like that. No, but I'll be decent the whole week. My shoe on point, my shirt on point, and these students will walk to you and they will always tell you that, Mr. O, do we have are you going for a meeting? Do you have some occasion? You're always dressed. You always look. I said, no, well, that is the code, the dress code. In effect, we are also training them to learn how these things work. So you see me, in my new school, I wear suits on every Wednesday, right? Good. It is for them to emulate. It is for the students to learn from. They want the students to see us dressing this way. I mean, that is to show them we are modeling for them to see. We are modeling for them to see that you cannot just wear anything to school because it's school. You understand? Even if you want to wear jeans, let it be back. So, to answer your question, you cannot just wear anything because there are dress code requirements. There are ways that you are required as a teacher to dress. Okay? There are ways that you are required as a teacher to dress. The same goes with the students. The same way, the students, the boys cannot just wear anything. Some of them want to wear undershirt, what we call singlets, right? They want to wear it. No, you cannot. You will be forced to put on your hoodie or to dress up. Yeah, you'll be asked to dress up. Or you'll be walked out of the school if you refuse. Yeah, if you refuse. So that is very... look, there are times you see teachers, they'll wear slippers. You know how we go to do about teachers wear anything to school? No, you cannot. It is not allowed. It is not allowed. It is against the rules. But there's always that one teacher that always wants to look like they are not being paid. So Sometimes it's part of it. It happens. Yeah, it happens. All right, guys. Thank you so much for engaging with me. I appreciate your time so much. And I hope you have learned something. And I hope you have kept this. You have made notes about it. Even in our home countries, let us continue to be professional as possible. Listen, it doesn't take anything from you as a person to be professional. Let us be professional as possible. Let us be professional as possible in our dressing, in our communication, in our dealing with students to the best of our ability. That is the only way that these things will become part of you if you find yourself in some of these places. All right? Bonjour, 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 Prof. Bonjour, Prof. Kofi. Ça va? Thank you so much. Have a great day as well. All right? Yeah. Yeah. That is my friend teacher. All right, guys. I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.